Hello and welcome to AJ Storytime channel for kids. Today we will be reading The Dirt Girl by Jody D. The Dirt Girl. Once there was a little girl named Sapphira. She had dark green eyes and pale skin. She was beautiful, but her hands, her hair, and her face often had dirt in them. One day, it was time for Sapphira to go to school. She was excited. I can't wait to play with other boys and girls, she thought. But when Sapphira arrived, the other children stared. Many laughed and teased. Why do you have twigs in your hair? One boy taunted. Did you make that dress? Asked another. Sapphira did not understand. She felt sad. Sapphira had pretty flowers, leaves, and twigs tied on her hair, long strawberry hair. I don't feel different than everyone else, she thought. Sapphira often went to school with ladybugs and butterflies in her handmade wicker basket and wooden pencil case. Other children had pictures of these things on their artifactual backpacks and pencil cases. Sapphira played alone at the playground. The teasing went on for weeks. Sapphira thought this must be how children play, so she just smiled. Finally, it was Sapphira's birthday. She invited all the children to her house. This is for you, she said, beaming. Sapphira handed out invitations that were like none of the children had ever seen. The invitations were made from real flowers, tea leaves, and yellow petals. The words were written in a strange red color that smelled sweet. The most popular girl whispered to another, Are you going to go? Yes, are you? Asked the other girl. We have to find out why she plays with caterpillars and bugs. Sapphira seemed so strange and different than the others, but she was always happy and smiling. All the children replied yes. On the day of the party, Sapphira was ecstatic. Welcome, she said to the children finally began to arrive. The staring started again, but this time no jokes were made. All the children's eyes were wide with amazement. Sapphira's house was a spectacular abode built into the side of a mountain. The walls breathed fresh air and grew with grasses and vines. Butterflies and hummingbirds flew in and out as if all of the nature were her family. The sun shone in through a beautiful kaleidoscope of light from above. Strawberries, blueberries, and grapes were plentiful. A sparkling spring streamed down the wall into a catch of basin that cut across the floor. Here is where I sleep, Sapphira said merrily. Her bed hung roots above like a hammock, and would rock her to sleep as the earth turned. All the children were silent. Sapphira gleamed with joy as she explained, My house is alive, and the energy of this earth provides for us. Its vibration keeps us healthy and happy. She showed the children everything, including a wild baby deer. When it was time for cake, Sophia brought out warm glowing soufflets. Each child picked their own strawberries. This is the best party ever, the most popular girl proclaimed. Yes, I have never tasted anything so good, said another. The next day, back at school, many children arrived with sticks in their hair and on their faces. The teacher looked at each other confused. The girls gathered around Sophia. Sophia, will you play with us? The most popular girl asked. We want to be like you. From that day on, Sophia was never played alone at the playground. She was always surrounded by another children. She thought she taught them things about the earth that she knew. Many people are afraid of what is different than them. Sophia thought, but hold true to who you are, and others will eventually see your light. Being different is what makes each of us special. I have one more book for you. This book is called Perfectly Pegasus by Jesse Sima. Perfectly Pegasus. Nimbus was born high in the sky. It was clear from the start she was one of a kind. She had wide feathered wings. She had a way with clouds. And she had the whole sky to herself. Usually that sky felt full of adventure. But sometimes it felt empty. Whenever the sky started to feel too empty, Nimbus traced pictures in the stars and dreamed of having someone to keep her company. It was on one of those nights that a perfect wishing star shot across the sky. But it fell so quickly that Nimbus didn't have time to make her wish. I wish I had someone. Far off in the distance, she could make out the faint warm glow of the star where it landed. Nimbus flew toward the light as fast as she could, which was very fast indeed, hoping she could locate the fallen star and finish her wish. When she reached the ground, the sun was already high in the sky. It was too bright to see the stars shine. Nimbus would just have to find the star without it. That didn't sound so hard. Aha! It was. Wah! Aha! Instead, she came face to face with a mysterious sparkling creature named Kelp. Kelp was impressed by Nimbus's wide feathered wings. Wow! Nimbus was amazed by Kelp's glittery horn. Whoa! So amazed that she nearly forgot why she'd come to the island. But then she remembered the empty sky and then wished she wanted to make. Nimbus told Kelp all about her search for the falling star. To her surprise, he wanted to help. Nimbus looked high, Kelp to look low, and together they explored most of the island. But they did not find the star. Kelp had one last idea. We can ask my friends. Nimbus had never heard of friends before. They were all very pointy and eager to help. They searched here, they searched there, they searched everywhere. But they did not find the star. Nimbus was having fun on land, but she felt discouraged. If she couldn't find the star, she would have to wait for another to fall before making her wish. So Nimbus thanked Kelp and his pointy friends for all their help and returned to the sky. We'll miss you. Nimbus flew towards the clouds a little more slowly, which was still pretty fast indeed, resigning herself to watch over the night sky. When she got there, the clouds were just as she'd left them, but Nimbus felt different. Now that she had met everyone on land, her constellations were less of a consolation. Would she ever see another falling star? Would she ever get a chance to wish for friends? Nimbus wasn't sure. But then she realized that maybe, just maybe, her wish had already come true. If you like this video, please subscribe and give a good like. I hope to see you next time. Bye!